What's up? What's up? That's what I'm talking about. Eh?
Do this. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Infinity Times Infinity Studios.
Yeah.
Back in the house, y'all. This is our new setup.
Yeah, well.
This is the new setup.
I don't know about that.
It all has to do with just titles. This is our Infinity Times Infinity Studios podcast.
Hey,
We've always had the setup for this. It's the same setup exactly, right?
Yeah.
But it's actually reframing it into a podcast because we don't want to trick you guys into thinking that we're just going to be jamming music all the time, right? I mean,
we do try to do that, but it's not going to be every time for sure. So.
Yeah, not every time. We actually have new jam sessions happening every week. We may start showing those, but you know, for right now, we're just gonna do the audio stuff. So
we are, but we're slowly metamorphosing into more of a music channel here.
More of a music channel,
less of a music gear channel, and more of a music channel.
Yeah, but for right now, this is the place where you can get your info on how to make your shit sound really good.
Yeah. So on that note, this is another one of those episodes, and in this one, we've got two of the same microphone with two different preamps, op amps in the same mic preamp. So it's a solid state mic preamplifier, which means that an operational amplifier, or op amp for short, is what's driving the sound signal. Basically everything that goes into it has got to go through that to come back out. So that's basically a lot of what colors the sound. So in this particular preamp, there's socketed op amps, which means that you can switch them out. So I bought some more authentic to the API 312 sound that this Warm audio unit is based on. So now we get to compare them apples to apples, wouldn't you know?
As you can see over here, over by Dan, we got two microphones. We actually have almost the exact same setup.
Yeah, I mean they're both Warm Audio 47 Juniors, and they're both with the Alctron PF8 on them, so that they would be as close to exactly the same as possible. They're right side by side with each other in the same plane, so there should be as close to an apples to apples comparison as we're able to achieve right side by side. So the idea is the same exact microphone, the same preamp with different op amps. So see if we can hear anything.
Right. So what exactly is an op amp, and why would you want to replace it?
Well, like I just said, an op amp is an operational amplifier. So it amplifies the sound. It's what makes the little sound into a big sound.
Yep. Okay, so why would you want to replace it?
To make it sound better.
To make it sound even better. Okay, there you go. You guys got it.
It's not a complicated explanation.
Nope, not complicated at all. So all right, let's do this then. We got our gear all set up.
You put us in a quad mode yet?
It's in a quad right now.
How does it look?
It looks good.
I can't.
You can't see it?
For some reason, this thing, it's not. How do I enter?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it probably just wasn't.
It hadn't refreshed that or something. I was supposed to poke at it more.
Right.
Or something.
I'll go ahead and refresh here too. And then. Right. So.
Interesting. Now I had to choose on a setting that's just a gear, and it said higher picture quality, but it didn't increase the quality. Quality 146p. What? Advanced. Here we go. Choose 480. Yeah. Wow. That's so much better. What's up, y'all?
It's working.
I finally can see myself and you can see me, so that was the first time in the first however many minutes Why are we lighting me from the dark on one of these angles? That's kind of weird.
That's the iPhone for right now, because what we're gonna do is we're going to pick up the other camera and just
all right. Well, y'all get to see the back of me, the dark side.
the back and the front.
Welcome to the dark side of D's nuts.
Exactly. The other side that you normally wouldn't see. So
yeah.
It's really just to show that there are two microphones right there.
Yeah, so. I guess if there was some light, it would be showing that. Let me see. I could turn the center light on, I suppose. Oh, I'll turn the center light up. Well, but then it's going to blow out in my face cam over there. So
yeah, it's fine. I can just switch over to the other camera, but it's like not being stabilized right now.
it's got a little sideways to it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here.
You can do that in real time without us having to move out of quad. You might have to move out of the. Oh no.
I have to move out of the quad.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to take the one of them out that's in the quad, basically.
Right.
So. Okay. What's up? What's up to our viewers?
There we go. Okay.
There we are.
There we are.
Master Phil.
This is what you normally see.
Yeah, it's kind of acting like it's a little not focusy today. I think I need to touch you in the screen. Did you touch yourself?
I touched myself.
All right. Maybe it undid.
You think?
I don't know. Let's see if it'll work.
Okay.
We go off script here at Infinity Times Infinity Studios. Touching your face is doing nothing. It's a touchscreen, isn't it? Am I confused?
No, yeah, it's a touchscreen. It's possible that touch focus maybe have come off. So, possible. Very possible.
Okay, well, I guess we don't need you to be in focus.
Can you half press the shutter and see if it'll focus on my face, like from there? There. Is it focusing?
Yeah, it grabbed that manual, so staying in that plane will keep you in focus probably. I don't know that autofocus is really doing much of anything based on what I'm seeing over here.
Right.
So somebody changed some kind of setting somehow.
Let's see.
Oh, it was from when we were doing photos.
Oh, it's focusing.
It is?
Yeah.
Does it put a box on your head?
No, but it's whenever I kind of close it, gets.
Do you see an eye tracking?
No, I don't. I see a tracker, but it's just like middle.
The
basically, it's just like the middle point.
Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to be.
Yeah,
it's probably still on photo. Put it on video.
Oh. Yeah, we were taking photos of somebody. Oh no, it's on video.
It is?
Yeah, it's on video.
I don't know.
Oh, it says that the AF is off. That's probably why.
Oh, you were manual focusing when photoing. Yeah.
Auto.
All right.
We usually do.
This is high production quality, all right, people? Like, if we don't have the focus running, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to, like, hold up the show to turn the focus on a camera. So, apologies for the delay, but you're welcome for the quality increase that you're about to witness. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Internet? Do you get the picture? Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, it's this camera now. Alright. You watchers of Infinity Times Infinity, check us out while Master Phil is attempting to use an autofocus feature within a Sony's menu. He apparently doesn't understand how to select menu items, or once you start rolling, the menus start to be very confusing all of a sudden. Could be that too.
Oh, yeah. Focus back. Okay. There we go. Continuous autofocus.
Continuous AF, that's what you want.
So it should be.
Now you got a box on your head?
No.
Huh. I've got a box right in the center that doesn't move, but I have eye tracking going.
It's doing the focusing. It's just not putting the box around it.
That's odd. Might just be like a display sort of a thing.
Right.
Well,
totally out of focus now. Let's see. All right, guys. Catch on to my eyeballs. You got me? Dude, it's not doing it. Did I not put it on right? What the heck? Right.
yeah, you have somehow managed to make one of the best auto tracking video mirrorless cameras.
Oh, okay. It's an expand flexible spot.
That should be fine.
That should be
Is
fine.
eye tracking enabled? Is auto? What is it called in Sony's? Eye tracking.
Let me see.
I don't understand why any of that would have been changed since you were in photo mode while you were taking photos. So you would think that all those would follow the mode. It puts a box over your face normally for us, does it not? Am I imagining shit?
Yeah, I'm seeing face, eye, priority, and AF, but it's like grayed out.
Grayed out. Interesting.
Oh, it's because we're in 4K.
Yeah, you don't want to be in 4K.
That's why. Because we can't.
Go to 1080 30.
Yeah. Oh. Not mean to do that.
Wow, it's like so hunting hard. It doesn't know how to focus at all. It's having a spasm. Wow. I've never seen so much focus breathing from a Sony. That's an insane amount of problems.
Okay.
You choose 1080 30.
Yeah. 1080 30. There we go.
Now you just go back out of the menu and it should be face detecting. Touch my face. There we go. There's a box.
That's it. Because Sony's, they can't do the face autofocusing
Okay.
in 4K. So,
yep. Remember that?
Yeah.
When we did that. We did an episode that
had
that as part of it.
I was recording something in 4K, and then
Ah, yes.
I was doing a video for a website. So, okay, yeah. So I did a talking head with 4K so that I could zoom in if I wanted to zoom in or zoom out. So
Right on.
that is why we didn't have face tracking, but now we do.
But now we does.
Yay.
So that's how we do here at Infinity Times Infinity Studios. You're welcome, Internet.
Yeah, we figure some things out. If you have the A7 III or any Sony camera, the newer Sony 4K cameras probably do it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I need to turn this up, I think.
What do you need to turn up? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so anyway, we're replacing the X520
That's
op
right.
amp.
Yeah, the
So-
X520 op amp and that Warm Audio 412 is what their version of a 2520 op amp is. We're talking about the API 2520 op amp that is from the original API 312. So their X520 is not a 2520, that's for sure. It is pretty nice though, I must say. So I don't see really anything wrong with it overall. What are you doing?
It's like it's not tracking my face right now.
Okay, well, what happened to the box?
It's gone now.
What? Okay.
It was
I
there.
touched the box.
I know. It was there and now it's gone.
Right. Well, you moved too far away. Don't move like all the way out of the shot, or it's gonna.
I didn't move out of the shot.
Okay. Well, the box is around you now, right?
It's sharp now, yeah. But it, like, went away for a second, so.
Okay. Well, you're welcome, Internet. We're continuously fucking up with the A7 III that generally is almost completely foolproof, so we found a way. The 4K features. When you try to push the features on a camera, sometimes it begins to panic a little bit.
For sure.
As in the case of the Canon R5 with overheating whenever you attempt to film, 8K for more than a couple minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And even 4K 60, I think it was overheating on or something.
Oh, yeah.
They did a firmware, so that's all right. We don't need a Canon bash in this stream. This is about warm audio shit. This is about checking out the difference between two preamp op amps. So you've been hearing me the entire time out of one, and now we'll switch to the other.
Okay.
Command, control click. Oh, fuck. Option click. I don't know. Did I turn it on? I think this one's on now. Right?
It's on.
Did I turn it up too much? Is that on 0? Looks like it's on 0. Yeah. It's just a little confusing because the others are on drums. They're on levels that are for monitoring drums. So now we're on the other one. This is the other preamp. We should be able to compare before and after and see if it's any better of a sound. The gains are set the same on both, and the output cut basically is on the same line. So that might not be the most fair comparison because it could be that this one has a little more gain for your money, you know, but I think having them set exactly the same is probably the closest we can get to a fair comparison because otherwise I think we would be kind of changing up the comparison aspect of things. If we tried to volume level them, it might change some of what is discernible from a comparison standpoint.
Are those both on right now?
No, just one.
Just
Does
the
it
one?
sound like they're both on?
Okay.
Does it sound like they're both on?
It just...
I turned one of them down. Yeah, it's down.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I just turned one down and the other up. So now this one's on and this one's off.
Okay. It sounds good. I think it sounds good.
Interesting. Could you tell which is which? Did they sound different to you before and after?
I don't have a direct comparison. I was just listening whenever you switched over.
Okay, let me switch back then.
Okay.
All right, let's see. All right, we'll turn this one off.
Okay.
And this one. What the fuck? Option. Okay, I think I did it. Yeah, now the other one's on.
Aha.
All right. One and then the other.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
You want me to go back? What should I say a certain thing that's the same thing both times? fourscore and 7 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are capable of rocking equally. Huh?
Okay, perfect. No, switch it over.
Wow, I can't do it fast enough for it to be easy to tell. Okay. Really? Ah, there we go. Now we're back to the other one. Hello. back to the original one. This is the one we started out with, I do believe. So the first part of the show. No, I'm wrong. It's the other way around. Is this it? Am I talking in the right one, or is it this one?
You're talking in the right one.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we started on the one that was further out.
Yeah. I can put my headphones on and know that, so.
Okay.
That's probably a good way to do things. So there it is. 407 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are able to rock equally. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I
So,
think the second one sounds better.
The second one sounds better. Interesting. That's not good. That's the old one.
It might be because it's louder. Did you say that it was louder?
No, they're both the same volume. In fact, this one should be quieter, if anything. I could be wrong about that. Let me think.
Wait.
I might have changed the first two and not the second two. No, I changed the second two. So this is the old one. This is the old one.
Oh, okay.
No. Is it control? And click. There we go. That's the new one. Oh, it's quieter, right? It's definitely quieter. Yeah, that's a big reason why. Maybe it should be louder. It doesn't take gain as much. It takes more gain to get the same thing happening. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, so let's gain this one up a little bit and see what happens.
Okay. So yeah, Dan tells me all the time, like, if you're listening to two things and you're comparing the two, the louder one usually always takes precedent over the one that's not quite as loud. So.
Yep.
There. Yeah. Yes.
They might be on different patterns too. Let me look at the polar patterns on the mics.
Yeah, now he's looking at the mics to see if they're on different polar patterns, which he just said. Just repeating.
All right, well, I can't see it without taking the fucking filter off, so.
Okay.
That sounds like it's pretty much the same volume as the other one now.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can switch back and forth in any reasonable amount of time. All right, now there's the other one. I think now the first one was louder. It's basically whichever sounds better is the louder one. So there's not enough discernment. This is just talking though, right? Like what we tested this out with besides talking is guitar and drums. So that might be the better test. Okay, let me switch back.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
All right, there's switched back. Yeah, now this one sounds better to me, but it's because it's louder. Let me see. It might be slightly lower too. Well, yeah, the capsule. The way the capsule is positioned, all that sort of thing is a big part of like what sounds like what it sounds like, you know. So let me put both headphones on. Let's see if I can detect a difference now. Choice A. Okay. Choice B. Yeah, choice B still sounds a little louder maybe. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that so much louder? That's odd. I must have them on different polar patterns or something. Let me check it out. I'm going to turn them down and check it out.
Okay, sounds good. And meanwhile,
Okay, yeah, that's on Omni.
so today on Restream, I'm trying out a third channel. We got our LinkedIn people out there. And of course, we have our YouTubers and our Twitches. Thank you for showing up.
0 and wow, you can hear it engage and disengage.
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay. So yeah, now they're on the same polar patterns.
Okay, so let's do a test.
Now it'll be unfair because the other one will be louder. But it was on Omni, so I fucked that test right up. Okay.
Okay.
Here's one. The other's gonna be so much louder. There's the other. Yeah, it's louder for sure. It's not super much louder, but it's definitely louder. The cardioid polar pattern was the difference. They sound remarkably similar, and this one sounds kind of beefier now, I would say. But it is louder. So I'm going to go turn it back down.
Okay, sounds good. Well, there you go, the polar pattern.
Yeah,
so
it was on Omni, and I put it to cardioid.
Right.
Omni is not as loud. Cardioid is more focused.
Right. So you guys out there, tell us what you think in the comments. What do you guys think about the op amp and the old one, the new one? What are your thoughts? Put them down in the comments.
Comments below over there.
Mm-hmm. Click some buttons. Usually we
so
just
you
say
kept
click.
the tilted one on quadrant 3. That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's not like anything's happening over there either way. Actually, that's the same now as the other one, I think. So it might still be that the new op amp requires a little more power for the same volume, because that sounds a little quieter to me. All right, let's try it back and forth again here.
Little A/B.
So here's A. And here's B. Yeah, I've got them at different angles now somehow. How's that possible? I think this thing is like falling here. Okay. It's like being pushed around by its big brother over there. Yeah, that's pretty much the same angle. This one sounds thinner now to me. And they're at the same volume, so it's absolutely about the polar pattern. And the also the low cut. I disengaged the low cut that was on the other one. It had a low cut and it was on Omni. So that would make it quieter. All right. So here's A again, and we're going to go back to B. All right, now that's back to B. Yeah. Yeah, now at the same gain, they're essentially the same volume, I would say. Would you? What would you say about it? Is there anything to discern thus far, other than that we're both clowns somehow?
We're definitely both clowns. That is a for sure thing.
How's the autofocus working over there on you? Did it start fucking up again or something?
The autofocus was fucking up, and then like it came back. It was like boom, square.
Put the square back on you?
The square is back on me now.
Oh, okay.
So thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, reporting from IXI Studios. Both of them sound very similar to me just because I'm the video guy.
Yeah.
Like, I think more about audio now that Dan's been teaching me, but it still sounds the same to me. Although he's the audiophile. Maybe y'all are the audiophiles out there. Y'all can listen to it. Tell us what you think.
Yeah. If you subscribe to this channel, there's a good chance that you might be interested in making your shit sound better. So it might not just be that Master Phil is an amazing video guy. It could also be about the sound shit. Since we talk about that every week, it might be part of that.
Well, now that I've I've been through all of the sound testing, and
Yeah.
Dan's been teaching me about it. Like, I've been watching videos, and
Yeah.
I keep hearing the audio makes me crazy. If it's like a wind tunnel,
Oh no.
or popping noises on the transitions, and it's just, it makes me crazy now. I can't watch sometimes.
Sorry,
Like, you
brother.
could have the most beautiful video, and then there's this like tinny like vocal or wind sound.
Yeah.
Like, come
if
on.
there's any tinniness, it's like auto fail.
Right. Exactly. But you know what we got? Like, so what you see behind us is a reel-to-reel.
Yeah. Yeah. There in quadrant 1 behind Billy's head.
Yeah.
What you see there is the future of recording at Infinity Times Infinity Studios. The
Yeah.
future is the past in a
We're-
place that doesn't exist.
We're actually going back in time so that we can be the future of recording. I think the camera was actually wanting to focus on that more than
Oh,
me
it's
today.
the reflective surface.
It's
Absolutely
likes
the
it.
reflective surface.
It
Yeah.
likes it. It thinks those are eyeballs back there.
Yeah.
I think.
It's like, I like this animal better than the human.
Right. He's like, what is this?
Sony's been
Analog.
known to have been designed by lizard people, so clearly they like things made in Japan more than they like people.
Right. Well, alien technology has always come through the
Yeah.
Asian territories.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's how we funnel it through
that's how we funnel it
from
through.
Japan specifically.
You know, you do the beta testing over there, and then it goes
Yeah.
throughout the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, the Philippines are right there. So I mean, Filipinos always like
Oh,
technology.
well.
You got the and then of course, you know, Dan is definitely the audio guy out of the two of us. He's been DJing for a very long time.
Yeah. Since back in the 1700s.
Since back in the 1700s.
Me and Christopher
before
Columbus.
the Rave Act. Before the Rave Act happened.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was many centuries ago.
many centuries ago.
Yeah.
And now pretty much all DJs are like the gods of the music world right now. So
Oh man, I wish.
actually everything is now jazz.
Yeah.
We are relating everything to jazz now.
We're jazz musicians, as you probably already could tell from us having played music for you before.
Exactly.
We are indeed the
See
jazz
this?
musician variety.
Are you guys seeing this? Like, it wants to focus on the reel-to-reel.
Is that what's
rather
doing?
than me.
It's back focusing instead of you.
Yeah, it wants that reel-to-reel, and I have to sit up weirdly like this. You see this?
Yeah, it's face tracking. We need to turn on face tracking.
It's freaking face tracking the reel-to-reel is what's going on.
Yeah, but it doesn't have face tracking on right now.
Oh.
It's just trying to track you as a box, but
As a body, just like
the box should be
whole
around
body.
your head on
It's
that
not.
camera.
It's
That's
like,
too big of a box.
It
So
is, it's following me around, but it's like my whole body. It's like my
Yeah.
upper chest
yeah,
area.
it's not face tracking.
So, yep, not face tracking right now. We probably should have turned it off and turned it back on. Like, I'm sure it's
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's some kind of setting that you changed while you were trying to correct the mistake.
very much possible. It's possible.
Continuous autofocus versus face tracking or something.
Right.
Maybe.
So.
I don't know. But it's definitely got some kind of a glitchy sort of a situation happening from the reel-to-reel behind there. So it's infatuated, you know? I mean, computers have love too.
Right. I mean,
It has technology gadget love for another
it doesn't
gadget.
understand it. It's like, where's your Bluetooth so that I can connect to
Must interface.
you?
Yeah, analog devices. It's not equipped to deal with anymore. So
Why can't I talk to that machine over there?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. So basically, this is one of the several tests that we've done now to see if we can see hear any difference between these two op amps and this thing. So, like you said, y'all let us know in the comments whether you heard any difference when we A/B'd them. That's really, along with the Alctron PF8, kind of all we want to show you. This is the Alctron. So this is the thing that we put on both of those microphones, that right there. Let's see. It's like a piece of. It's like a budget chaotica eyeball, essentially. So these are views of it, but you slide it over the top of the microphone, and then did you get it to do it? Do you turn face tracking back on?
Oh no. I just have to sit up and it like locks onto me. Like I went up there to check something to see what was going on with LinkedIn, and
oh yeah, you need to look at the stuff on the computer.
I'm not.
So once we have him face tracked, y'all, that's not a problem. So
right, but if I sit up like this, like it wants to face track me.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's a thing, and
wow.
then yeah. So that is good. The Alctron is legit.
Yeah, I mean it's like the chaotic eyeball, but it doesn't cost $250. You know, it's like basically someone had the idea. Well, if we're using all this foam for absorption, why don't we just surround the microphone with foam? And turns out, yeah, you can do that. So all it is foam with a pop filter on it. You're welcome, internet.
Yep.
Tell us which one you think is better.
So go out and get one of those, you know, get the op amps.
Go get yourself some op amps and
like...
the PF8.
Right.
And you'll be good to go.
And if you're Warm Audio, then sponsor us. I mean, duh. It's like we're just kind of like showing your stuff.
Yeah, like clearly.
It's that easy.
Clearly we're in that domain, in that space.
Right.
We're in that space for you, all right?
Right.
So if you're listening, Warm Audio, hit us up.
Hit us up, and you guys too. Click those light buttons, you know, like just light the screen up. Just start tapping on your keyboard. If you have a phone, just start smashing it, you know, smashing it.
Yeah, also special shouts to Scott Leibers, the guy who makes the SL-2520 red dot, because that is the op amp that they're putting in the API consoles that are op amp hungry. So they work well in other things that have API style preamps as well.
Okay.
All right.
You heard it here first.
Go get you some red dots.
Infinity Studios.
Y'all go get you some red dots.
Yes. Go
You're
get
welcome,
you some
internet.
red dots. You're welcome. Yeah. Thanks for watching. It's infinity-infinitystudios.com. Go there to see all of the awesome new stuff that we got going on. Have we updated the site?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All the time.
It's like fresh new content every day.
Just all the time.
So you got to go check it each day.
So check it every single day. Put your email in there, and then you get the freebies, which is
huge amount of stuff. You know,
the freebies.
It's not just being on a mailing list. That's definitely not all the only freebies.
It's not just a mailing list. You don't just get to see us write a bunch of gibberish into your email. Like.
No, it's like amazing perks and benefits that you wouldn't believe. You have to go there to check it out.
An email automation system with all of this good content in here. Check out our old videos and see us next time. Infinity Times Infinity Studios. We out.